So the popularity of swinger and fetish sex clubs is on the rise. It's estimated that 10 to 25% of the population has visited one.
Well, you know,
I would say everybody here, obviously.
No, everybody, nothing. Say white people have visited one. Right. It had nothing to do with black people. We don't do that. Yeah, that's not in our stats.
Really?
Look it up. We're not in there statistically.
You've never been to a sex club, you pervert?
I've never been to a swingers club.
They don't call it a sex club. They call it a jogger in the park at 2 in the morning.
What's all the applause about?
It's called a gut identification.
You know what? First of all, as far as sex clubs, prostitutes don't mess with black guys. Either way. They never mess with mine.
Because they want to get paid.
That's one of the reasons.
It's true, they drive away, they rape them and drive away.
No, I've never done that.
Aren't sex clubs good?
Aren't sex clubs what?
But I mean, aren't they, what kind of people go to sex clubs? Don't they all look like, you know, high school principals and diner waitresses?
Haven't you ever been to a sex club?
No, the closest I ever got to a sex club was the guy across the way used to have sex with his shades up, and occasionally I'd see him and he'd go, hey. Yeah, that was the closest I ever got.
You know, it's funny, one night, we did try to go to a sex club. This is a place called The Vault, which I don't even know if it exists anymore.
I went to The Vault.
Yeah. Well, this is a new location. Oh, yeah. Me and Stupid Voss were gonna go. Cause he's like, I know where the new location is. So
I found out.
We're ringing the bell. It was like some guy's apartment. So we're ringing the bell at 4 in the morning and the guy comes down in a robe after like a half hour. He's like, it's only open on weekends. And he leaves.
Really? I had free passes to the Vault.
That's right.
So I was going to use them with him. And then I went on a first date with this girl. So we went up to look at rats. I knew where the rats ran out.
I like the rats.
We went and looked at rats. And then I went to the sex club and we're standing there in the Vault. And some guy is sitting in a chair, just doing things with himself, and we're talking to him like it's a normal conversation. Right.
Well, yeah. What was she saying? How does my boyfriend do that with his mouth?
No. First of all, I'll tell you exactly. First of all, let's get 2 things straight. The fact that this son of a bitch Voss uses free passes to anything on a first date. Second of all, that's one thing. Second of all, you're acting like that's so bizarre that we're talking like nothing's wrong. Yet upstairs, I just saw a picture of your erect penis. You passed it to me like it was a picture of kids.
The only
and that's normal.
Is that what that picture was?
Yes. And I look at it and give it back like it's normal. So we're all lost our minds. And you've all been to sex clubs. I'm not the only person.
I've never been to a sex club.
No.
You've been to aberrant places where sex is a
I one time in Times Square when they had live sex shows there, they used to go pay for the live sex shows. You go into a booth, you put 50 cents in, and the window comes up, and there was this weird 50-year-old woman with sagging boobs. No, she was holding a beer and she goes, you tipping? I go, no, I'm leaving. You know what I mean? That was the only experience I had.
Norton, see, he wants to know if a bathhouse is like a sex club, right? You've been to bathhouses, haven't you?
No.
What do you do at a sex club?
I would like to tell you that there was a peep show on, this is not a sex club, 54th and Broadway before, and I love Giuliani, but I didn't care for the whole peep show shutting down thing. But
that was like the place where I went, like that kind of
window would open up. A window would open up, and maybe a girl would turn around, and her hiney would be there. Yeah. And if you slip the old gal $5, maybe you could, you know, go a little bit. Maybe you could. One time. Maybe you could do that for $5 on 54th.
Me and him were coming back from Philadelphia from a gig, and there was a place outside of Philly where you go in and you pay money, and the girl watches. Didn't I get thrown out of there for trying to talk the girl down at the peep booth?
Talk the girl down, or
yeah. You know, I didn't want to pay the money.
Would you like to rephrase that for us?
Yeah. Jew the girl down.
If you're sitting there, but what do? You go in and there's people having sex, you just sit there and watch them go, yes.
Or you can jump in.
No, you jump. If you bring it's like swingers, right? It's swinger club.
Right. They used to have them all over New York.
Are these pretty people?
That's what I'm saying. They had hot ones at that place.
Wait, shut up. I did the convention in Reno, the swingers convention I performed. And what it is usually, I'm sorry.
How'd you get that?
It's heavy set guys with a lot of cash that watch their good looking wives go with other girls. Okay?
Like Jack Ryan you were talking about.
Yeah,
that woman was too good looking. Like, why would she go to a place like that with that guy?
For the thrill of it.
Really? I thought that was just him going, look what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
But I mean, you know, if you're with your lady though, and you know, she goes with a guy and you see her and she's doing, you know, more things with the guy than she would do with you, that's gotta be, you know, that, you know.
I absolutely could not, I can't have that being the guy in the room when I'm having sex. Like I couldn't. No, I'm telling you. Me and a buddy of mine.
Wait a minute, Jim.
The guy in the room.
Shut up, everybody. Let me just say, you're not imagining things if you feel weird. Like suddenly, like this whole conversation has been so proper and so Christian. These phony are the biggest perverts in the goddamn world, myself included, only I'm admitting it. And they're two guys in a room.
But you...
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth, you phony idiot!
I cannot!
Shut up!
No!
Voice! How many times
Wait a minute, this idiot! He is lying!